Thank you, Mick Foley.
Thank you, Mick. Man, that it was a stellar, first class. I want to talk about something else with you, Kurt. I know we're in the Christmas season. We're excited, but we, as longtime Pittsburgh Steeler fans, there's a lot going on this week, particularly the celebration on Christmas Eve of the Immaculate Reception, the 50th anniversary, and Franco Harris. And my goodness, dude, one of your heroes, just days before this big retiring his number. Only two other Steelers numbers have been officially retired, Ernie Staltner and Joe Green. He passes away, and I wanted you to spend a few minutes just kind of talking about the impact that Franco had.
Well, Franco, I knew Franco really well. One of the nicest guys I've ever met my whole entire life. I spent the whole week at the Super Bowl in 1997 with him, and he brought me to all the VIP parties, and he was just a really good guy. If you were, if you were a stranger, he would welcome you and say, "Hey, come join me. You can hang out with me." He was very welcoming. But what he did for the Steelers and for the Pittsburgh community is nothing short of amazing. He was one of the greatest running backs of all time in the NFL. And what he did in Pittsburgh for our communities, charities, all these different events for kids. Franco Harris is a pillar in the Pittsburgh community. He will be one of the biggest legends to ever be in the Pittsburgh area. He is the most well-known athlete and celebrity that I've ever known. Franco Harris is the man.
Man, it was just so shocking. I was so sad, and I just had like grief. I've never met Franco, but longtime Steelers fans, everyone has seen that play over and over again. NFL Network is doing, as we record this Friday, they're doing a special tonight at 9:00, remembering the Immaculate Reception. And that's just part of, the Steelers history, NFL history. They'll be showing that play for the 100-year anniversary. But you're right. You always see what he's done in the community. The picture that you posted with him on social media, and his pictures there, the mural on Permane Brothers, and he's just everywhere. And to see the airport statue as you come in Pittsburgh, and to hear that he just passes away just days before this huge celebration and his number being retired, just a sad situation. But I'm sure Pittsburgh Steelers are going to do everything they can to really honor him. And man, just what a life, and what a legend, as you said.
Well, you know what, he was part of the most famous play of all time, the Immaculate Reception. But nobody could have been a better example of the person that should have made that play than Franco Harris. What he was been able to do in football, he was leading the league in rushing almost every year that he played. And he's a guy that kept himself clean and out of trouble.
Yeah,
and was a great pillar in the community, and for a guy to be known as having the famous catch in the history of pro football, I'm glad it was Franco Harris, because he deserves that.
There you go. Well, listen, we took some time, wanted to honor him a little bit today. Kurt and I, again, as I said, both Steeler fans, and Kurt, big time Franco fan, and has gotten to meet him several times and work with him with charity work. So I wanted to make sure we talked about that a little bit on today's show.